Hello friends, welcome back to my next video. Today I am excited about sharing another story with all of you about a man of conviction, as I had mentioned in my earlier video. World War II officially began in September 1939 when German troops invaded Poland. The invasion sent Polish Jews running to escape death. Many fled to Lithuania, which provided temporary protection. However, the Polish refugees needed to get even further away from those who wanted to kill them. They learnt about two Dutch islands situated in the Caribbean where they would be safe. But they needed visa to enter Japan before they could enter the Dutch islands. The desperate refugees nervously approached the Japanese consulate in Lithuania for help. Just a couple months earlier, Chiune Sugihara and his family arrived in Kaunas to direct the Japanese consulate in Lithuania. As a young boy in Japan, Chiune had dreamed of living in a foreign country. Convinced that he could achieve his goal, he studied diligently and was hired by the Japanese Foreign Ministry. His diligence earned him the privilege of working in China and Finland. While living in these countries, he developed a deep conviction that all people have value regardless of their ethnic background. When the refugees in Lithuania requested Japanese visas, he wanted to help. Chiune requested permission from Japan to grant these visas. Officials told him that only people with a visa to another destination would be granted a visa to Japan. The refugees did not have such visas. Chiune and his wife Yokiko considered their options. Refusing visas meant that these people might be killed. Granting visas against orders meant that Chiune might lose his career. They realized that they had to choose to obey their government or obey their conscience. Acting on their conviction, they chose to save lives. From that moment until they were forced to leave Lithuania, Chiune and Yokiko spent up to 18 hours each day writing visas. Each day they completed the number of visas that would have normally taken 1 month to issue. When the war ended, he was told to resign in disgrace. Almost 30 years after the rescue, former refugees searched for Chiune to thank him. He found his hero, and soon hundreds of other Sugihara survivors told the stories of how Chiune and Yokiko Sugihara saved their lives. Because of one couple's conviction to do what was right, they accomplished one of the largest rescues of World War II. Over 6,000 lives were saved. Therefore, conviction inspires faith, confidence, optimism, enthusiasm, and persuasiveness. Here are a few activities which you could do with your students. First, after narrating about the conviction which Chiune Sugihara had, you could ask them the following questions. How did Chiune show conviction? Why would someone risk losing his career for people he did not know? What would you have done in Chiune's situation? The second activity is called Passport. This activity is to document good character. In other words, the goal is to give students an opportunity to practice the 10 character qualities that I will be talking about through these videos. The materials required to make this passport are one piece of paper for each student, small passport size picture of each student, stapler or hole punch, yarn, crayons and glue. Ask the students to fold the paper in thirds horizontally and then cut along the folds. Place the thirds on top of each other and then fold all three in half to make a booklet. Staple or punch 2 holes and pull a string of yarn through the fold to fasten the booklet. On the front cover, write the child's name. Under the name, write Passport to character. And then stick a small picture of the child. Title each page inside with a different character quality. Each month, announce which character quality the class is focusing on. Students should act in a way that demonstrates that character quality. For example, a child could demonstrate kindness by helping his mom make dinner or lay the table for meals. When the student does something to show the character quality, have him or her write it on that character quality page in the passport, then have someone who saw his or her expression of character sign it. In our example, the child's mother would sign her name on the kindness page after the student's example. As the student demonstrates good character, he or she could collect many examples and signatures validating his or her actions. So teachers, through such activities, surely the students will want to bring a change within themselves for the better. All the best. Bye for now. Looking forward to seeing you all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you still haven't.